Hey everyone, it's Alice, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This video is actually for I Love Jesus So Much 123. That user asked me to do a tutorial of Haunt Me by Yana. So first, I made this little chart. Maybe if you want to screenshot it, I'm trying to make it as flat as I can. With all the chords and then what chords are played in each section. So I'm just going to kind of go through each section and play the different parts and try and get my guitar in it as best as I can so you can see. So I'll back it a little bit. So first thing you need to know, it's in standard tuning, and then capo is on the 2nd fret. There's only 4 chords that you use throughout the entire song, so that's nice. But the first chord is going to be C over G. The second chord is E minor. The third chord is D over A. And the very last chord, but not least, is A. So those are the 4 chords that you're going to use throughout the entire song. The verse, the 2 chords, there's only 2 chords for the verse. The verse is going to switch between C over G and E minor. You play that twice through. And I'll play each of these parts in context with the song. And then for the pre-chorus, or I'll go each part. So the verse is C over G and E minor, and in context with the song, it's gonna sound like this. I remember that car you drive. I remember that song you like. I remember those sad green eyes. And I remember how they looked at mine. So for both of the verses and the pre-choruses, the chords are the exact same, just the lyrics change. So what I just sang there, that was the first verse, and you're going to play those chords exactly the same way for the second verse. So for the pre-chorus, the chords are going to be C over G, D over A, and E minor. You use those 3 chords for the pre-chorus. So in context, it sounds like this. I know it sounds like I'm saying it all this time I've been waiting, but there's been no one I've known that makes me feel at home. So I'd rather believe that there's so much more for you and me. And then it goes into the chorus. So for the pre-chorus, you're going to start off with C over G, and then it does this super fast change from D over A to E minor, and then you hang on the E minor for a little while, and then you go back into C over G for a little bit, and then switch to D over A right before getting into the chorus. So let me go over, I think, because when I was first learning the song, that change right there from the D over A into E minor was messing me up. I'm like, whoa, it's so fast. So it goes, I know it sounds like I'm saying that all this time I've been waiting, but there's been no one. So it goes, on theirs, it's the D over A, and then on no, it goes to the E minor. So it goes, I know it sounds like I'm saying that all this time I've been waiting, but there's been no one I've known that makes me feel at home. So I'd rather believe that there's so much more for you and me. Then on you switch back to the D over A after hanging on the C over G for a while. And then it goes into the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is C over G to E minor to D over A, back to E minor, and then you do that again, but the second time around when you play, instead of playing the E minor as the last chord, you play not A over anything, just A. So what that would sound like, it goes like, you haunt me, I see you in my sleep, shadows in my bedroom, showed up when I met you. Are you watching? I feel your eyes on me. No, the sun is setting. No, you'll leave me lonely. So last time you ended on the E minor, but for the last part of the chorus, you actually end on the A. And then the bridge, the last section, because the verse and the pre-chorus is, the chords are the same that you play through. The only difference, though, is on the second verse, for the last E minor that you play to single strum. So it goes, the second half of the second verse goes, I remember your ex-girlfriend. it goes into how you play the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus doesn't change how you play that. And then the bridge, the pattern for the bridge is just going to be C over G to E minor to D over A to A. So it's the same pattern as the second half of the chorus. And in context of the song, it would be, it's been 7 years and I'm with someone else, and I can't help but wonder if you've looked me up online. I know I'm different now. Would you say no to me? Or would the only thing different be how much time's gone by? Left without telling me, never got clarity, and only you know why. And then it goes back into the chorus. And you kind of, I mean, honestly, however you want to play any song is a stylistic choice. But, yeah, that's how I learned the song. And I actually learned it, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I learned it on guitar tabs. So if you literally just look up Haunt Me by Yana on guitar tabs, all of this information will pop up and it'll show you on top of each word when you switch to what chord. That's like one of my favorite ways to learn songs, or just watching like the artists play the songs themselves, but that's kind of a little bit harder than just having it on a sheet for you. But I hope that helped, and yeah, this is my tutorial on how to play Haunt Me by Yana. So yeah, if you ever want more tutorials, let me know. I'll do my best to explain. Have a good one.